Hip-hop is on stage a lot, but it's only looked at as a spectacle. We're trying to bring consciousness, but also agency to our audience. My name is Jason Noor, b-boy Jason. I'm a traditional hip-hop dancer here in the Twin Cities, and I practice a discipline known as breaking or breakdancing. A b-boy, the B stands for break, and that's originally what all the dancers danced to, which is just a short piece of music. So the dance used to be really short, and it's been lengthened just like the break has been lengthened, and that's what gives us our first hip-hop music, is these beats. My training comes from Orange Coast College, and I took every form of dance that I could get into. Indian, West African, tap, modern, ballet, salsa, merengue, waltz, foxtrot, tango, like learning all those dances, as well as practicing with my peers. I think it's important to acknowledge that each form, when you talk about foundation, it's not just technique. A b-boy encompasses many different elements. It's history, not just of the New York history, but also knowing our local history. It's knowledge, it's technique, of course. It's battling and never giving up. It's this pride, this discipline, and also an openness to teach others. We're in the 4th decade of hip-hop art forms. It's easy to talk about the DJ, and it's easy to talk about the rapper, and it's easy to talk about the dancer, and the dancer is the breaker. These are 3 of the 4 elements of hip-hop. The 4th element is graffiti art, or what we call writing. A lot of people say there's a 5th element, and the 5th element is the knowledge, and the knowledge is really knowing the history of all of those forms and where they come from. Today's discussion is about the b-boy / b-girl. We'll talk about some of the things about how you define it, basically. I teach at Xenon, and I also teach at the Cole Center, and I also teach in the community. And that's sort of my place in the community. What I have been singled out as is like the teacher that teaches foundation, and if you want to learn foundation, you learn from me. The 60s, the mid-60s, there was a dance form that was being developed called rocking, and rocking was done to soul music, James Brown, a lot of music that we dance to now. Dancers do a form called rocking, which is a full contact form, and it became more of a social dance. And from that social dance, we get breaking because the DJ noticed how everybody would start to dance in a certain part of the song. And so what the DJ did is they wanted to extend the exciting part, which was the break. And that's what the first rappers rhymed over. But really, hip-hop music and what we know today as hip-hop music comes from a synergy between the dancers and the DJ playing off each other. The group that I dance with, that I perform with at the Cole Center, we're just known as hip hop. They're just my cast. There is not an official name. We are all separate entities, but we come together under the banner of hip hop. The work that we usually do together, you don't want to have people in lockstep for it. It's not that kind of dance. It's more of an individually based form. Each style of hip hop, because hip hop is based on carving out an individual niche for yourself. But we use small, basic movements that we all share and try to highlight the connections. And we're all still on beat, so the beat is one of the unifying connections between us all that helps us stay together. Today I'm working with Cooper and Avery, two young b-boys that just got done battling in the 5th annual Groundbreaker battle. Battling is a competition between dancers. It's kind of like it's our rite of passage. It's battling many times and losing many times, but going home and trying again and practicing and coming back. And it instills this discipline and also this idea that you're never supposed to give up and that you keep trying. And that, again, is another earmark of being a b-boy or a b-girl, is that they have like this indomitable will to never quit. Zulu spins are like one of the first spins that there was. So you go down like this, and all you do is stick one leg out, and then you're gonna try to turn over and keep your leg there. So like you just turn over like that, and then you keep doing it. And Minnesota is really special because we've nurtured so many generations that we now have hundreds of kids that are serious dancers. It's really something that helps Minnesota stand out because we have the largest growing youth population as well as signature styles. It's exciting to be in hip-hop dance at this moment, to be a breaker, because all our pioneers are still alive, and that's not true for any other form. We are only in our 4th decade for hip-hop dance, and so that's pretty young, and relatively we have some growing up to do, but there is a worldwide community concerned about how we're doing this and how to do it in a way that keeps it as true to its origins as possible.